Hello everyone, this is Mad Chemist for EPLZ Gaming. When we last left off, we had just talked to Counselor Udina. Um, I went ahead and left the Citadel. There's really nothing there to do any further, so you guys really didn't miss anything. Basically, got back to the Normandy, and they just told me that I needed to do whatever I needed to do to get things done. So let's go ahead and take a tour of the new ship. This is the war room. This is where we can receive assets and we can review the war map, which Sims and I will be playing through the multiplayer, which is how you raise this galactic readiness. Hopefully we'll be doing that soon. In the meantime, I'll be trying to keep on playing through this, and of course you'll want to look out for episodes of that. So this is the new room here. If you wanna meet the crew, that's up to you. For now, I'm just gonna be
Commander, the
coming through
Alliance has
here.
found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum.
Okay.
Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Admiral Hackett, yeah, alright. So this is the new CIC. It's pretty much the exact same. They put a new cockpit together. It's now its own loading zone. Obviously, you know, BioWare does a whole seamless loading bit. There's a glitch in the cockpit. You can get stuck if you're not careful, and then you'll just straight up be stuck. Like, you won't be able to move, and if you reload, you'll reload and you'll still be stuck. So be careful when you go in there if you get the game and you want to talk to Joker. Let's see here. There's really nothing else here. They took away this part of the ship from Mass Effect 2. There's another floor. There's a crew deck. It's a bit different. There's a memorial wall. You know, it's just there. His crew quarters really haven't changed. The observation deck has changed a little bit. Not by much. It's just some more furniture. The secondary one is an observation port, but it's also a lounge. This part hasn't changed, but this part now has a poker table, which is nice. Its life support hasn't changed one bit. I've not seen it been used in this game at all. I assume maybe if you get some of the DLC that'll become available, but at the moment, no. This goes to Liara's quarters. Go ahead and take a look in here. Must be quite a power draw to have her aboard the ship. I mean, think about it, all those freaking computers and processing power. You would think that EDA would be the one that would have the most,
it's a pleasure
most
to
power
see
draw,
you
but
again.
then, you know, we've got
You're the
Liara.
drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Freaking
Dr.
CPUs
Tassoni now
everywhere.
refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office.
That massive power cable going across the floor.
It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Thank you.
Meeting with the council didn't go too well.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
Agreed.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely.
What was that?
The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable.
Hand just kind of
This will
floated
be
up there.
difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt. Shepard, there's something I need to ask before we go any further. It's been years since we were together. Are you still interested in us?
Oh, yeah,
I didn't forget you, Liara. I want to make us work.
It's really,
Good.
decisive of me,
I
right?
was getting worried.
I'm not like
There
that.
were a
I'm
lot
not
of
like that in
reasons
real
I was
person.
happy to see you on
in real
Mars.
life. No.
I'd like that list, but later.
Anyway.
There's so much left to do. I'm working with Edie. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later?
Maybe later. I look forward to that. Hot, 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 hot.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Oh, thought it said University of Science. Alright,
Thank you for the data packet. The results are available
okay. I want ammo capacity.
on the information network.
Alright, so here's the mess hall, biggest freaking room on the ship. Stasis pods here. Never use them. The gun room, gun battery, Stanix cannons that I got, still there. I'm gonna keep on moving. Keep on moving. Man, we're gonna keep on keeping on, y'all. Med bay. In here you can find there's a little bit different, you can reassign power bonuses, which you get for it's kind of like the loyalty upgrades. And then the reassigned powers are kind of like these talent points, here's the AI core, here's the dead robot, which I guess the robot's not dead, right? Anyway, keep on going, keep on going, keep on choogling. So engineering, this room over here is currently unavailable. Here's engineering itself. Engineer Adams.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Heh, you're here now.
Your alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Alright, well, what do you think of Edie? He's the engineer, right?
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her
I've
from
seen
key
her hardware,
processes without giving myself
and I have
away.
no
Easier
problems
said than
trying
done.
to keep
But
my
Joker seemed to
fingers in
trust
her
her,
cognizance
and in time I saw her
processors.
advantages. Even grew to like her.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay, let's go ahead and make some key choices here.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for, exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Okay, well, so you could always use more support. Would like to tear down Cerberus. So you're just gonna get in the way.
Your story is Cerberus. They're a clear and present danger to everything we try to do. Alien audiences will hate them.
So they're traitors to Earth and the galaxy. I wouldn't have to torque it much. And you do have an inside track on Cerberus. Alright, you feed me your info, and I'll keep biting.
Don't bite too hard. No, that's bad. Don't. I don't. That's. Yeah.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot.
Shuttle pilot.
Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Good work, Lieutenant. What have you got?
Dios, straight to business without even a hello? You two need to chill out.
So you
I'm
do
the
care,
commander,
Mr. Vega.
bruh.
Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Very well. Carry
Keep
on.
up the good work.
Keep it up.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander. Alright, well I think that's gonna do it. So this is the ship. It's a bit different. Hopefully next time we'll get into some action. But of course we'll see. In the meantime, this is Mad Chemist for EPLZ Gaming. Hopefully I will see you rather sooner than later. Cheers.